Hello, dear friends, subscribers, and also channel members. Welcome aboard, aviators. I'm BoomerangSimPilot, a real-world airline pilot sharing my passion for aviation to real and simulated flights. Whether you are here for learning, entertainment, or both, you are clear for takeoff. Fasten your seatbelt, hit subscribe, and enjoy the ride. Dear friends, welcome again. Today we are on board Airbus A319 Eurowings with registration Delta Alpha Golf Whiskey Oscar from Stuttgart toward Bremen on VATSIM network and experience real weather and also, if available and applicable, real ATC through the skies of beautiful country of Germany. We are now ready for boarding the aircraft and getting board, but before, as always, due to safety exterior inspection before boarding, we check that all chocks are in place and also landing gear doors are also check the position and are closed. And finally, about the APU inlet and also outlets, as well as the APU area and doors are closed and well clear. Okay, let's jump into the cockpit for the further tasks and also furlough patterns to get ready and also prepare the aircraft for push and start. Okay, welcome aboard again. We are on board Airbus A319. Go for preliminary cockpit preparation. For that, check at the first and beginning that start master or off, start mode selector normal. Check the weather radar about the system is off, predictive wind shear system is off, and also everything landing lever down, both wipers off, and also check the batteries. Battery 1 auto, battery 2 auto, and also external power is available. There is no need for start the APU route right now. External power introduced to the aircraft. Go through the RMPs for check the RMP is on, and also active frequency for VATSIM is also number 2 on guard, number 3 for ACARS, and check the reception and also transmission of knobs and also setting for the right side as well as left side. Everything are perfect, and also going again for the overhead panel for the APU fire test first. APU fire test. Checked, and also for the air condition panel there is no off light, and also pack flow should be set later. Adjust the cockpit forward cabin and aft cabin temperature. Check the cross split in auto, and there is no other items. Then go for the IR modes to nav, ADIRS 1 and battery, ADIRS 2 in nav, and also check on battery light, and also ADIRS 3 in nav, and also check the on battery light again. There is no other abnormal indication on the ADIRS panel, and Now, for adjustment of the cabin lighting, it is a daytime and there is no need for float and integral lights and any other lighting items, and set the nav logo to system 1 right now. Perfect. Go for the EFV to check any items. The flight from Stuttgart toward Bremen is already loaded, and also going for some items as well as the company flight plan right now for the Eurowings 069 Charlie from Stuttgart toward Bremen on board Airbus A319 with the registration Delta Alpha Golf Whiskey Oscar, and also everything good and perfect. The fly level 240 as a cruise fly level 59 minute of trip time, and also finally block fuel loss of 5,458 kilograms. For the NOMA checklist, checklist is available on board for normal and also for the QRH Fenix Airbus A320 IAE quick reference handbook. Maybe the same between Airbus A320 and A319. The engine type IAE engine is correct, and also issue time is 05 December 2023. Perfect. And right now go for the FMS for check some other items. For the FMGC, engine type V2524 Alpha 5 is correct. Effectivity of database until 14 May 2025 is okay. And also for the init page, but before that go through the ATSU and AOC menu for flight initialization and request for. Time to load the information. Echo Whiskey Golf 69 Charlie from Echo Delta Delta Sierra Echo Delta Delta Whiskey alternate Echo Delta Delta Lima Dusseldorf, and trip time 59. Perfect. Go through the init page, request for some information for the init A. Okay, AOC flight plan uplink cleared. This Stuttgart to Bremen with the alternate Düsseldorf, and flight number is Echo Whiskey Golf 69 Charlie. Inserted. Perfect. Go through the other items for the aircraft status check. Here, recall for at least 3 seconds. Okay, normal. On ECAM, memo, logbook, and there is no MEL CDL items for this flight. Check already, logbook checked, aircraft configuration summary, as well as OEBs are checked, and also aircraft acceptance performed. Going for get the airfield data right now, going for the FMS, ATSU, and also AOC menu for the 80s. Right now, Echo Delta Delta Sierra inserted for departure and network VATSIM. Perfect. Send. Go through the receive message and 80s at time 1036 received in 3 pages. Right now, Stuttgart information in meta report time 0950. Automated weather message expect vectoring for ILS approach runway 07. Okay, runway 07 is in action today for departure also, and runway 07 in use. Transition level is fly level 60 wind from 070 degrees at 11 knots and a variable between 040 degrees and 100 knots. Perfect. And temperature is 20. Dew point is 03. Ceiling and visibility is okay with the QNH 1014 regarded. Time 09er 50. For the third page, when airborne monitor advisory on 122.8 Stuttgart information November. Perfect. Okay, going through the EFB again, and right now with no MEL-CDL item, going for preliminary takeoff performance calculation. Echo Delta Delta Sierra runway 07 runway condition. Dry sync load sheet. We'll check it later, and takeoff weight 61.4 with the Mach 28.7. Right now we'll check with the final load sheet and also synchronize live weather for the time 1020. 080 degrees 12 knot cavalcade 2004 QNH 1014, and also there is no need for anti-ice. Packs will be off, and also flap configuration will be optimum. Calculate. V1 147, VR 147, V2 151, and also flaps 1 with the flex temperature of 78 sent to the MCDU. Perfect. And right now the preliminary performance determination is completed. Go for the before walk around items. Also the status of the aircraft already checked, and for the some items through the ECAM oxygen 1800 psi, which is good. Engine oil 19.5, and also about the hydraulic fluid, all reservoirs are full, and also the condition of the hydraulic system is perfect. And then flaps in 0, agree with the indication on ECAM. Right now the speed ground spoilers handle is redirected and also disarm. For the brake accumulator and also parking brake is set to on. Brake accumulator out of green band and get a clearance from the ground. Good morning, my friend. We are going to pressurize the yellow hydraulic for energize the accumulator pressure. Thank you. Is ready. Thank you. Okay, going to the overhead panel, hydraulic section, yellow hydraulic and also electric pump with the confirmation and clearance of ground. Turn to on, electric pump and accumulator pressure in green bands, and again overhead panel, hydraulic section, yellow hydraulic, electric pump off. For alternate braking check, already checked that the chocks are in place, parking brake set to off, and full pedal for the brake application. Perfect. And set the parking brake to on again, and time for check the emergency equipments. Gloves here, and also you can see that the live vest are here, and also torches and flashlight here, escape rope here, and the other side for the first officer, and also everything perfect. And gear pins will be checked by both pilots, and time to go for exterior walk around. Okay, for the exterior walk around, as you see the condition of the aircraft, but in detail we will talk later. And let's back into the cockpit and do the after external walk around, and also cockpit preparation items. Going through the overhead panel, but right at the beginning we are going to set the white off light to auto position, as same as oxygen crew supply and also fuel pumps. Then going for the ground control to on, CVR test, evac switch will be on captain and purser, and also there is no other items for the lighting. It's strobe light in auto, and also no smoking in auto. Signs emergency exit light to arm, and also the landing elevation in cabin pressurization in auto, mode selector auto, prop and window heat auto, and time to check the passenger on board. Right now, according to our flight plan, for the weight and passenger, we have a 150 total passengers on board, and we should set the pack flow switch to normal, and also time for check the batteries. But before that, go through the ECAM selection and check the electric page. Then on the overhead, turn off, and then auto battery switches. Okay, note the time for 10 seconds, and going for check the batteries, contactor, and also ampere, which should be at okay 10 seconds past. Battery 1 ampere is also 26, and dropping. Battery 2 is 18 and dropping, and also acceptable. Perfect condition for the batteries. And again on the overhead panel, for the field panel, mode selector auto, crossfit is checked, and about the hydraulic panel, and go through the overhead. And engine 1 fire test.
Eurowings 63, uniform taxi door, level 7 via Mike, Lima 2.
Perfect.
Indian open district.
Engine 2 fire test. Checked. And for the third section of the overhead panel, everything's are perfect. And also for the PA, and for the last part, go through the maintenance panel, and also CBs that check are in place, and also there is no off or fault light on the Maintenance panel, perfect. Condition of the aircraft, and go through the center instrument panel. The condition of ISIS is correct. The brightness, and also reset the ISIS. Okay, 10 seconds to attitude reset. The condition of DDRMI, okay. Landing gear lever down. Also clock, and today is 11 of May 2025. Time is checked, and also about the rest of the condition of auto brake, and also anti-skid and nose wheel steering switch, as well as the landing gear indication and also brake fan. Go for the time to the center panel again, and for the first part, RMP and also ACP set. There is no need for fluid light, and also brake accumulator already checked, as well as alternate brake system, and also for the cockpit door.
We will be ready in 30 seconds.
Indication is okay. Turn the door in unlock, and perfect. Close again the cockpit door. Okay, perfect. And for the thrust levers are idle, but before that should check that about the switching panel all are in normal. For the upper and lower ECAM brightness are good, and also the thrust levers idle, engine masters off, mode selector about the engine normal, and also going for ATC.
Eurowings 6 free, inform fully ready for departure.
Okay, everything perfect here, and SQX 2000 set, and okay, time for FMS setup. But before that, you should get the clearance from the ATC and go through the FMS setup. Before that, let's check again the ATs that it will be changed or not. If not changed, the current will be information November, as we checked already. Echo Delta Delta Sierra departure and VATSIM network receive message. We go for second ATs with information Oscar. Based on time 1020, runway 07 is in use, and also wind is from 080 degrees 12 knots, and ceiling and visibility is okay. Temperature 20, dew point 04, QNH 1014. And when airborne monitor advisory on 122.8, and also information Oscar is out. Perfect. As you see, we are on gate 19er with information Oscar. Perfect. Very good morning. First of all, we should check the frequency. For the frequency, about the ground 118.605 is checked and set. Okay. Very good morning. Stuttgart ground, Eurowings 69 Charlie.
Eurowings 69 Charlie, Stuttgart Tower, good morning.
Good morning, Eurowings 69 Charlie with information Oscar on gate 19er, destination Echo Delta, Delta Whiskey Bremen, request flight level 240 and request departure clearance.
Eurowings 69 Charlie, information Oscar is correct. We are cleared to Bremen, Okiba for hotel departure. Flight en route, climb to 5,000 feet, score 1,000.
Clear to destination Echo Delta Delta Whiskey via flight plan route Okiba for hotel, out of runway 07, initially 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000, Eurowings 69 Charlie. The advice will be ready for push and start within next 5 minutes.
Eurowings 69 Charlie, readback is correct and copy that. Then just confirm when you're ready again for push and start.
Wilco Eurowings 69 Charlie. Okay, we are cleared for initially 5,000 feet and also a squawk 1,000. Perfect, everything is good. Go through the FMS setup right now. Before that, okay, for the cost index, I inserted for this flight and calculated based on cost index 11, flight level 240, which will be for the wind information minus 33. And also the outside temperature according to weather is 20 right now, and request wind. Okay, wind up data uplink, and also everything is okay here. Go through the flight plan Echo Delta Delta Sierra for departure. We expect runway 07 or Okiba for hotel departure, which is here. Okiba for hotel departure, insert, and going to check Okiba for hotel departure. Okay, let's check the title. Stuttgart, Germany, seat according to 10-3 hotel for Okiba. For hotel, and also after a bomb proceeding to distance 9.8 from Stuttgart. And let me turn on the constraint here. Okay, Delta Sierra 035. Then Notga, then Okiba. Then left turn to Notga, then Okiba. Perfect. And for arrival at Bremen, we expect runway 09er for ILS Yankee runway 09er via we're at 09 Bravo. Okay, we're at 09 Bravo is not available here. We go erase. Go for another type of approach for ILS Zulu runway 09. ILS Zulu runway 09 via Red 3 Papa. via Bremen 1 and insert. Perfect. And then go for the fix info page, Echo Delta Delta Sierra runway 07. For the airport, runway track is 072. (252), range of 25 miles, and then going for the here the info for the estimated time of departure is 1130. Okay, time of departure is 1130, and insert it and go for secondary copy active, and going for engine out seat setup. According to black box 711, recommended engine out seat for runway 07 is on track 0722, 20 mile and hold. I inserted here engine out seat from Echo Delta Delta Sierra runway 07 on track 072 or bearing 072, 20 mile, and insert here and stow. Engine out seat, go for secondary page, flight plan page, and insert here, and okay, let's go for engine out seat for the moment. Checked and Akiba for hotel for 1700. Let me check it again for Akiba here and here 1700.
Stuttgart Turm, Friese 131.
Fits perfect airport elevation.
Friese 131,
Is
Stuttgart Turm.
almost
Friese
1276.
121,
And
der
let's
allgemeinen
back to the
Luftfahrt.
FMS.
VfR nach Bremen, Garten. Wir haben Informationen
Clear the
offen
engine
dort
out seat right
und
now
erbitten
and
anlassen und
engine
später den
out
Ausflug über
seat. Put it here.
Friese 131 ist
But
verstanden.
before
Hier
that,
Information
copy
Ausgang
active
korrekt. Der
the
Piste
secondary
07
engine
H121
out
Pascal,
seat.
Anlassen genehmigt, melden Sie rollbereit.
aktive Piste 0,
Perfect.
QNH1014.
You can see the engine out seat. May I increase the range here? And engine out seat is here. We can set the holding on engine out seat with the inbound course of 072, right turn as published. Perfect. And return. Okay, let's go into the MSA. The MSA highest for departure here is 4,800, and for the runway track toward engine out seat 4,800, and also for the during that speed 210 going for 4,800. For 8 as engine out seat we insert 210 and climbing 4,800 for the holding, insert here. And I don't know what's the bug with this item. The MCDU screen goes blank when I inserted this item every time. And also going for the sorry, next item that I would after Okiba, I inserted the new destination with Echo Delta Delta Sierra here, and going for runway 07. ILS 07 is perfect, no via and no star inserted for the secondary flight plan. Okay, for the primary flight plan we return again to the fixed info. For the second fixed info we insert engine out seat here as a reminder, and also indication here for the engine out seat. And then going again to the secondary flight plan for performance for the next page of approach QNH 1014 and also temperature 20, wind is 080 degrees 12 knots, transition level is 60 according to information Oscar. And for the barrow for the ILS runway 07, I pin that in case of return back or any abnormality. 1467. For the thrust reduction and acceleration altitude according to recommendation of Black Box 711 2300 for both engine out thrust reduction and acceleration set, and also 2800 will be set for engine out acceleration. But before that, if you see, I inserted barrow 1467. Today we have some NOTAMs here that when we go through the NOTAMs.
Willkurs
We have some NOTAMs here for Echo Delta Delta Sierra. One of them,
Friese 131, wir sind abflugbereit.
Friese 1-1 verstanden. Nach dem Abflug verlassen Sie die
one of
Kontrollzone über Echo,
those NOTAMs
Wind 08
is
0
Alpha
180
1880 that you can see the is effective from 220 up to 0330, which not effective right now, but at the for this is for some seats, change to seats due to work in progress around Stuttgart VOR DME for runway 25, as you see here, and also rest of the NOTAM, and also for NOTAM 1801, again change to seat due to work in progress around the Stuttgart VOR DME for Okiba, and also some other seats around the aerodrome for departure, but it's not effective right now. And then after there is no any other items, and as you can see again that the Stuttgart VOR DME for the Alpha 1231 daily from 2200 until 0330 Stuttgart VOR DME with identification Sierra Tango Golf, frequency 116.85 megahertz on maintenance. Do not use false indication possibility. And everything is good. There is no other items for that. And going through the rest of the items for rod nav page, we can insert the, let's go through the seat here for departure. Okiba for hotel departure is based on Sierra Tango Golf. We can insert the Sierra Tango Golf here with the frequency 116.85, correct. Sierra Tango Golf here and 116.85 again. And for Okiba for hotel intercept Sierra Tango Golf radial 072 to 9.8 mile from Stuttgart, 10 left 35 faux track to Nootka, then 332 degrees track to Okiba. Okay, we can insert radial 072 over there in rod nav page 072 and 072 again here, and also ILS frequency auto-tuned India Sierra Tango Echo 109.50 final 070. Let's go to check the items. India Sierra Tango Echo 109.5. Perfect, everything is good. And now going for massa balance and also go to check the load sheet here that everything be perfect, and also according to zero fuel weight 56.2 almost, with the zero fuel weight CG of 330, gross weight 61 point almost 6, and gross weight CG to 8.7. Let's go through the FMS, ATSU, and also AOC menu, receive message, and load sheet. We have 4 pages of load sheet compliance with Echo Delta number 1, and also for Echo Whiskey Golf 69 Charlie 11 May of 25, and everything are perfect, as well as the aircraft registration. Zero fuel weight 56.2 correct. Takeoff weight 61.4 correct, and also pax 150 plus 1 perfect. Mach 0 fuel weight 30, Mach takeoff weight 28.7, and also fuel in tanks 5458, 5460 perfect. And go to the third page, cargo distribution 225, 225, 11, 25, 675, and also the last page of the load sheet, which are perfect. And as we checked 56.2 as a zero fuel weight, and also CG30 is good. Block fuel 5.5, takeoff weight 61.4, and extra will be 300 kilogram with 9 minutes of time. Let's go and check the alternate fuel in flight plan, and right now the alternate fuel is almost 1.7 perfect, 1.7 as expected, and everything is good for the performance. Let's check about the weather, and last load sheet is finalized, and also recalculate for the new weather 1050. All the setups are completed, and 147, 147, 151, flaps 1 plus F, and also Flex 78. Perfect. Send to the MCDU, and right now transition altitude will be, as we check, 5000. Transition altitude will be 5000. Perfect. Thrust reduction acceleration altitude will be 2300, as mentioned by Black Box 711, and also 2800 as engine out acceleration. About the speeds 147, 147, 151, and also Flex 78, flap config 1 plus F, and going for insert Echo Delta Delta Sierra 07 here on prog page. Okay, FMS setup is completed, and we cross-check with the pilot monitoring, and going for rest of the items about the glare shield setup, and also about the oxygen test. Okay, arc, and also range minimum, VOR constraint, and QNH 1014 set on left side, on right side, and also ISIS. Let's check and compare the indicated altitude by the left PFD with the ISIS, and also right PFD. Perfect, no difference. Let's set up the right FIS panel. 5000 is set as a cleared altitude by ATC, and going for check the oxygen. But before that, we should check that the crew supply is in auto position, and also the switch for the interphone is on interphone knob are out, and also volume is good. For the mechanic, we should inform them maybe they wear the headset, and be careful about their ear. Cockpit to ground. Okay, we are going to check the oxygen. Be careful about your ear. Thank you. Okay. Yellow blinker, and the second mask, yellow blinker. Perfect, everything is good. And then going for the PFD and the brightness, and then we should check two items, which is pressurization and check the landing elevation is in auto, as we check already with the overhead, and also landing elevation will be 0 feet, which is regarded to Bremen airport. And going for the status of the aircraft, in system cat 2, which is normal right now, and remove the status. And fuel on board also we'll check right now. I forget. Fuel panel, fuel on board is 5,460. Distributions checked, perfect. Okay, going through the departure briefing and also check any threat for departure and also mitigation, and both pilot monitoring and pilot flying check the condition and also brief the seats and any other items. We will return to the full brief about the how to go through the briefing, which started with the pilot monitoring, the pilot flying, and how they deal with the environment, with the condition of the aircraft, with the other items, and check the mitigation and miscellaneous items finally. Okay, let's check the load sheet here again in AOC menu. If there is any message again, no. Final load sheet accepted, and time for start the APU, and before that seatbelt sign on. Starting APU. Let me bring up this chart also. Okay, and going for here, we are on gate 19er. Condition of the APU, it's about to start. Before that time, go to the data position monitor and check about the IRS1, IRS2, IRS3, 3 green, and IRS1 0.1, 0.00.1. Perfect condition of 3 IRSs. Return back to the performance page, and also APU is available, and APU bleed on, extra power off, and return here for closing doors. Disconnect the stair and also GPU as well as cargoes, and check the brake accumulator. Parking brake is on, pressure check, and also you can remove the chocks and cones and go through the cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation checklist. Mobile phones off, gear pins and covers removed, fuel quantity 5,000, almost 460. Seatbelt on, ADIRS. Nav barrel 1014 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed. Request for push and start. Stuttgart, Eurowings 69 Charlie on stand 19er. Request push and start.
Eurowings 69 Charlie, push and start approved, facing west.
Pushback and startup approved, facing west, Eurowings 69 Charlie. Okay, push and start approved, face toward west, which is almost to the left, and beacon on. Also cockpit to ground. We are about to ready for push and start, and also connect the tow truck, please. Tow truck connected. Thank you. Before a checklist, parking brake set to on and pressure checked. Takeoff speeds and thrust. V1 147, VR 147, V2 151 with the flex 78 windows. Close red in inside and also both side. Beacon on. Before a checklist completed. Okay, release. Parking brake and commencing push.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Very good. Stop. Okay, aircraft is stopped. Parking brake is set to on, pressure checked, and also disconnect the tow truck. Thank you. Starting number 1. Lead pressure. Perfect. Starting number 1. I forget to run the lapse time with almost 2 minutes delay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features aboard our Airbus A319. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A319. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat
Starting
contains important information
engine
about
number
exit
1,
routes, oxygen masks,
but
life jackets, and the brace
we are
position.
not proceeding for one engine
Here,
taxi.
brace, brace. There are
We
8
could
exits on this aircraft. The
start
cabin
engine
crew
number 2 because of
nearest to you. Please
brake
be
system
aware that the
pressurization
nearest usable
first.
exit may be behind you. Emergency
Okay,
lights
engine
will
number
guide
1
you to the
available.
exit.
Starting number
In
2.
an emergency,
Thank you. Number 2 is clear for startup. Bleed pressure almost check. And going for start engine number 2.
Whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask
Everything
over your
perfect.
nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place. With the strap, pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. Cabin crew can assist you with. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety
Okay.
on board can be found in the in-flight
Engine
magazine.
number 2
We
available.
hope you have a great
Cockpit to
time.
ground. We had a good engine start. Please remove everything and also give me a hand signal from the right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, everything is good. And let's check the status, which is normal right now. APU bleed off, APU off, and after such checklist, anti-ice off, ECAM status checked, normal pitch trim, almost 28.7, and also rudder trim neutral. After start checklist completed. Stuttgart, Eurowings 69 Charlie, request taxi.
Eurowings 69 Charlie, taxi to running point 07 via Mike Lima 2 and Kilo.
Via Mike Lima 2 Kilo. Clear for hold short runway 07, Eurowings 69 Charlie. Okay. Clearance by the ground staff received, and also everything clear. There is no amber of nose wheel steering message on ECAM memo, and right now we are clear for taxi via Mike Lima 2 Kilo. Where is Lima 2 right now? We are on Mike. The first to the left is Lima 2 continue Kilo. We are aware about this hotspot and hold short runway 07. And parking brake released. Left is clear. Right is clear. Brake pressure. Check at 0. When we pass Lima 2 and out of congested area, we will go through the taxi checklist. And time for
Cabin crew seats for takeoff. The cabin is now
Captain is
secure for
speaking.
takeoff.
Thank you. Cabin is secure for takeoff. This taxiway is Lima 2 on the left. Right is clear, left is clear. And then going for Kilo on the right side, and we are approaching hotspot area. Left is clear, right is clear, and with a minimum speed, turning.
Eurowings 69 Charlie, when ready, call tower 118 is no 805 vorbei.
When ready, tower 118.805 Eurowings 69 Charlie. Nice service. Good day, sir. One one eight 805. Very good afternoon. Stuttgart Tower, Eurowings 69 Charlie, holding shore runway 07 and will be ready for departure within 2 minutes.
Eurowings 69 Charlie, copied.
Eurowings 69 Charlie. Okay, we are holding shore runway 07, parking brake set to on, time for flight control check. Clock is takeoff time removed, flight control check. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right,
Stuttgart Tower, moin.
neutral,
Lufthansa
for the rudder,
und final
disconnect, full
Delta
left,
Papa Tower, hello.
full right, neutral. Perfect. And taxi checklist. Flight controls checked, flap setting config 1 plus F, and radar and predictive wind shear on an auto, engine source selector, normal, ICAM memo, takeoff no blue, cabin ready receive, and we are right now ready for departure. Tower, Eurowings 69 Charlie, shore runway 07 and ready for departure.
Eurowings 69 copied, are you able for immediate departure?
If I'm ready for immediate departure, Eurowings 69 Charlie.
Eurowings 69 Charlie copied, wind 080 degrees, runway 107 cleared for takeoff, no delay, traffic on final.
Runway 07 clear for takeoff, Eurowings 69 Charlie, thank you.
At Eurowings 27 Mike, welcome to Stuttgart.
Cabin crew, prepare for departure.
1 minute, 6 und 5, schönen Abend, schönen Tag noch, Jen.
Wings 27 Mike, on
Parking brake.
contact ground on 118.
Released.
605, danke, ciao.
Left, right and final clear. Left and runway clear. Going for immediate departure. Okay. Line-up checklist. Takeoff runway 07 identified. TCAS TARA packs 1 and 2 off. Takeoff. Engines are stabilized. Flex 78 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Thrust set. $100. Check. V1, rotate. Passive climb. Gear up. Nav. Checked. Autopilot 1.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Papa, wind 080 degrees, 10 runway 07 clear to net.
07 clear to net, Lufthansa 1 Delta Papa.
Thrust, climb, climb, auto thrust, alt 5000 blue. Pack 1 on. SSB checked, flaps 0. Speed check, flaps 0. Second pack on. Switching Unicom 1 to 2. Decimal 8.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Papa.
Escort 2000. Set and let me check an item. The minimum en route altitude after Okiba is fly level 195, which we can meet. Fly level 223 at Okiba, which is perfect. And right now climbing level 240. There is no other ATC, and right now thrust climb, open climb, passing transition altitude 1013 set, and cross checked passing level 5-6. Now, okay, time for climb, and alt fly level 240 blue. After takeoff items completed, we pass the transition altitude, everything perfect. A little bit increased the range to 20, and we have a nice view of harbor of Stuttgart here. Turning left toward Notga, then after Okiba. Let's check the engine's condition, about the AGT, about the vibrations, about any other items of engines. Everything are go as expected, and we're just passing level 9R5 now. Speed 2.8, almost 4. Magenta. Aircraft is accelerating toward 284, and also for the seat Okiba for hotel out of runway 07. We are on track toward Nootka, and right now we just passed 10,000 feet. Going through the rest of the items for 10,000 feet. Perfect. Review the items of ECAM memo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Cruising level will be fly level 240, optimum fly level 370, and recommended max fly level 390. Turn back to the performance page, and also just passing Nootka at fly level almost above 140. Nootka toward Okiba. Nice weather, nice condition. It was a little bit high today with the temperature of 20 for these days on Germany, and as you can see right now at fly level 150 we had the outside temperature of almost 14 degrees, minus 14 degrees of centigrade. What will be the expected crossing altitude for Okiba? It will be fly level 213, which is above fly level 195, which is the minimum en route altitude for route November 851 after Okiba toward Rolso. Good, very good condition, very good flight, and perfect condition. Perfect flight over Germany. We are now in the sky of Germany, a beautiful country, and also just about to passing level 200. Okay, level 195 passed just before Okiba. We are well in a safe condition, just passing level 200. Train off. There is no weather here, and weather radar also off, and going for Okiba. Right now proceeding for fix info. First clear, second clear, rod nav about, VOR which is manual tune cleared, and then for the secondary copy active the primary. Right now everything good. return back to the cockpit, and after Everett we go for Bremen VOR descending 4,000 feet. About the segments of the descent, I will talk later with you about the idle segment, and also other segment we will talk later. For your information, right now we are in idle segment, and maybe later before the first constrained segment, we just continue with idle segment, then after go through the other segment that we will talk later as a geometric segment. We will talk later that how the aircraft manage your descent down to approach phase. We are almost 15 miles inbound to the airport and descending to 3,000 feet, just passing flight level 110, more drag a message, and it right now check that how the aircraft is managing this condition. What a nice scene here over Germany, and let's monitor the aircraft passing flight level 100 or 10,000 feet, just wing light on, landing light on. Inform the cabin crew and also constrained LS both side. Review the ECAM memo and also more drag clear. For the prog page, check we are in GPS primary and accuracy high and everything is okay. A speed brake extended. We can see the airport of the Bremen here from above, and also right now we are approaching pseudo point, which is a deceleration point of our approach. We are in nav mode and expect that the approach phase will activate automatically, just passing this, which is happened right now, and the aircraft is reducing to green dot speed, a speed check, and we are on profile, a speed brake retracted, decelerating toward green dot speed, and alt fly level 30 blue for the time being. Turning on 248 degrees after passing Bremen VOR and descending 3000. Speed 200 is good for, as you can see right now, the first constraint point is reached. We are out of idle segment and commencing descent. Aircraft is accelerating little bit. We are on profile right now. The aircraft will reduce the rate of descent. We just passed the transition level and 1019er. Time for approach checklist. Baroref 1019er set and cross check. Seatbelt on. Minimum. Barrow 213 set. Auto brake medium and engine start selector normal. Approach checklist completed. Extending the speed brake. Reducing the speed.
Must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
And we are on profile right now, just a little bit higher speed. This aircraft began to deceleration to the green dot speed. At VFE minus 15. Which is almost 215 knots. Select flaps 1, perfect. What happened? Load the chart, please. 9.7 out of Bremen. The aircraft will commence right turn and flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1, speed brake retracted. 1000 to go past. We are clear for approach. Before that, ILS identified. GS lock blue cat 3 dual autopilot 1+2. And turning toward final. Descending 3000. Lock star. Checked. Perfect. Perfect approach. Turning final runway 09er on Bremen Airport. We are going into the Bremen Airport and as you see, the glide slope is 1.2 lock checked. We are going for GS star within next seconds. Alt star checked. Flaps 2 speed checked. Flaps 2 GS star missed approach altitude 3000 feet is set and decelerating toward FS speed. Okay, according to the NOTAM, 7 mile from Bravo November Delta will equal to 6.9 from the ILS. Gear down, speed check. Gear down,
2,500.
2500, check. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Flaps 3, speed check. Flaps 3. Flaps full, speed check. Flaps full, landing checklist. ECAM memo. Within 60 feet later, ECAM memo will appear. Okay, landing. ECAM memo landing no blue. Okay, cabin is ready and landing clearance received. Nose light to takeoff and the landing checklist completed. Runway in sight. In case of go around, continue straight ahead toward Hotel India Golf NDB, then via right turn, return back to over VOR of Bravo Mike November and enter the hold at 3000 feet. Nice weather, almost wind from 100 degrees 9 knots. Right now, not a lot of wind and going down for landing. 1000 passed, we are stabilized on the ILS runway 09er and going down for landing at Bremen Airport. Okay, taking it manual with autopilot off. Cat 1
500.
checked. Land.
Hundred above.
Checked.
Minimum.
Continue.
Flight slow.
40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Reverse. Spoilers. Reverse green. Diesel 70 knots. Manual brake. Welcome to the Bremen Airport. Reducing to safe taxi speed. And turning left to vacate the runway on Echo. There are some objects on the scenery. I don't know why they are elevated. And time for after landing checklist.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you
Right is clear, left is also
seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you.
okay. Going for taxiway Foxtrot and on a straight taxiway.
Do take care
Going
opening the
for the
overhead
rest
lockers
of
at
the
night
after
may
landing
have been used
items.
during flight. Smoking is not permitted until
Okay,
you reach a
TCAS
designated
off
smoking area.
and
On behalf
also
of the captain
AC
and the crew,
on.
it has been our pleasure looking after you
Perfect.
today. Our
Flaps
ground crew will
and
help you complete your journey.
train landing lights are off, as same as strip light, and also start the APU. Okay, after landing checklist, radar and predictive wind shear system off after landing checklist completed. Let's check that the landing rate was about 200 feet per minute, but after passing threshold runway 09, we had a one bounce there with the g-force of 1.18 g. We touched the runway exactly on center line of the runway and also touchdown zone. If you enjoyed this flight, please give me a feedback and also rate the landing on the comments below the post. And just turning into hotel, which is first to the right for connect to the apron, and also right now the APU is available. Hotel is first to the right, and the hottest brake temperature is 165, which is brake number 2 right now. Reducing the speed. It's a nice scenery for Bremen airport, but I don't know why there are some objects on the taxiway and also on the runway. Okay, reducing speed to below 10. We are on apron and congested area, and we are not allowed for higher than 10 knots at this area according to standard operating procedure of the Airbus. Left is clear. Reducing speed. Okay, we are going for stand 02, runway turn off and the nose light off. Right is clear. A little bit over steer technique, although it's Airbus A319. We don't have any follow me, marshaller or docking guidance, and I have to park the aircraft at the first intersection, which is Bravo, at gate 02, reducing the speed and stop the aircraft. Set the parking brake. Parking brake is set to on. Pressure is checked and also APU bleed on. The starting engine number, shutdown engine number 1. Positive shutdown. Shutdown number 2. Turn off the ATC. Positive shutdown for engine number 2. Perfect. Turn off the beacon. Seatbelt sign. External power on. Fuel pumps off. And parking checklist. Parking brake or chocks. Parking brake is set to on. And let me check the chocks. Yes, chocks are in place and parking brake off. Parking brake or chocks. Parking brake set to off, chocks in place, engines off and fuel pumps off. Parking checklist completed. Thank you very much for joining me on this video, and also thanks for your support about the channel. If you have any suggestion or recommendation which can improve my next videos and also next flights, I will be glad to have your ideas and also listen to all of your comments and feedbacks. Just if you do not subscribe the channel yet, that's my pleasure to have you as a aircrew on my channel. Please subscribe the channel, and also if you like this flight, please hit the like button and also hit the bell for upcoming next videos to inform you about those. Thank you very much for joining me today on this video, and hope to see you again in the near future on next upcoming videos. Sit back, relax, and wish you always a safe sky.